Yeah, yeah, yeah. Either you love me or you love me not. I'ma be me. I'm known for making promises that I can't keep. And baby, the streets made it. And I run 24/7, 365 daily. Either you love me or you love me not. I'ma be me. I'm known for making promises that I can't keep. And baby, the streets made it. And I run 24/7, 365 daily. Look, you knew what you was dealing with from day one. I'm not a little boy, yeah, I'm young with a lot of old Vic ways. It's only been a few days, and so you say you love me in a married way. Yeah, okay, I've been in several type of relationships, and I feel like Joe, too, love don't make no sense. It's all on me if I want this thing to work out. I know your goal is to try to trap me, that's what you heard about. I ain't been home in a few days, cause you'll be trapped. I let you get your mind right, cause I ain't with the kick and the scratch. I'm on parole, I can't be riding for domestic violence, so I stay my distance. Really, it's two ways to beat the pussy up, and about my business. If I gotta beat you, then I don't need you. Let the next man do it. You done ran me away from you now. How you gonna prove it? Being stupid, you done lost out. Now it's next to the boss, bitch, with the boss.
I'm talking about, let me be me. I know it's one of these, bro. There you go. What the fuck? Alright, man. What they got going on, dog? I don't know, my music be tripping. Shit was just working. Oh well. Yo. Damn. Right, for domestic violence. What I'm gonna play in? I'm gonna play in. Alright, it's home. Know what I'm talking about? My music play. I gotta fix that shit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next is Damone Clark. He'll get after you every chance he can get on defense. It's the Jaguars and the Patriots. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It sounds crazy.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They're coming right behind, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Pick.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. This defense for the Jags, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And space tough to come by there. It's only maybe a yard to the 37. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
I hate how my shit sound. My shit sound crazy.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back who likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
Some money.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 14 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
10 touchdowns on the season for him. And I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team. But I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
Really
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Yeah, you know we was hyping you up because DJ was looking.
He is out of bounds inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 27.
He was already salty because he got pulled from the center. Like, nigga, we gotta make these adjustments right now, bro.
Underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space,
nigga, we was losing
after the catch to pick up really
we was
nice
losing.
yardage.
Scissor.
Nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Options galore here.
That's what I said. He wasn't getting. That's why he was like, I'm staying in on defense, bro. You fucking everything up, bro.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Pass caught. It's Williams. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
Like, he's cool, bro. You just gotta, when it's time to switch out, you gotta switch out, bro. Niggas was happy at the first leg that was getting in. Austin was like, hell yeah, because I was tired.
That touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Now the try here for the extra point.
I'll be trying to get out the game. Nobody be trying to pull me out. I'll be like, bro, I'm tired, bro. I'm playing both sides.
That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. How does the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
Nigga, leave me alone, nigga. Leave me the hell alone, man.
Get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Patriots offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession.
I was just tired.
And he's run the ball well at this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. He's still on his feet. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rashad Bateman.
That's why I said we don't score on that drive, bro, that we did.
They are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
We got that shit on the first down, nigga. And then I put
so all even
Al
at
did
7
it.
now
Al
as
ran
they
it in.
kick it away.
Yeah, he ran that in too.
Well, a dangerous return man.
I threw a nigga out the club.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 40.
Man.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this will be a Jaguars first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Burrow.
Burrow got so slow, bro.
And that'll fall incomplete. The Jaguars at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. 12 yards on that one, and earns him a fresh set of downs. Walker now on 1st and 10. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. You look at this Patriots defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 3rd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Pierce in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. This one completes Alec Pierce. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll drop to throw. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Back to throw again. Right back to Davis. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up a throw. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he will have a Patriots 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Deshaun Hand in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Back to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the 1st half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. Here's Walker to start the drive.
Oh!
Down the left sideline. He's on his way. And he just short. Finally,
They stopped my nigga at the 1, bro. Stopped him at the 1, bro.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Walker. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. And there is a flag down. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point splits
And the Chuck and Yak play again already?
14-7.
Yeah, because they got a game too.
Touchdown. That's all it took
They
there.
gotta play
A
each
very
other.
short and
Chuck
sweet
and Yak.
drive. They got him in the end zone. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Drive read. I think they're in the same division,
He'll
though,
take it
bro.
up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of heal. Do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
It's caught by Davis. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive, not much sense. He'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Kick a field goal.
Loss of 7 to bring up fourth. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
And
this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. He's done his part, but so far it's been a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
That doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to do some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
And so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw. Throwing the outlet incomplete. That's Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They've gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense.
Oh, my God.
Actually a win.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Cade Otton. As the first half is winding down, and the Pats have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown.
Had to get on that board.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Jaguars have regained the lead.
Now they got
So
a
a
problem.
big play to
Dude
kick off the
can't
drive,
cover
set
my
them up
nigga unless
first
they
and
in
goal,
cover
and they're
two.
able to cash in right
It's
away on play
one-on-one.
number
Even
2.
if you playing back like that, cooking.
When we get ready to do
You get
games and
cooked.
meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success.
Why not
Because
get
that's
to play them
exactly how
Ravens
they're able to
tonight?
score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff.
I'm gonna be able to
Of
see
course,
that
that
game
big,
tomorrow.
long chunk play is what got them in position.
That's another top player in our league. Put up 60 on the last one. That's crazy. I don't know what dude was doing.
So we reach halftime here in a
I
4-point
wasn't expecting
halftime
that.
over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and
Right.
continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles
Glad we got
Davis on
that
Brandon
tape.
Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's airing it out for Williams.
Got him.
And he's got it inside the 10. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jamison Williams, 73 yards. And the Jaguars come right
The reason I
out
got
of
the team like
score
this is
here
because
in the
I'm
opening
playing in
minute
the draft
of the
league.
third quarter.
Skills for life. You see.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Needed that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it
Should have scored the
goes.
one right before half, too.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. breathing room with a first down as they begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. That next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Man,
He's able to
that
take
nigga
this one up to the
fumbled,
45-yard line.
They like slowing my hips
Gain
down.
of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Second and 13. Over the middle, complete. That's Foster.
Damn, I thought it was third
Hang on
down.
here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort in that last play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. In motion, the tight end. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for New England. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Jamison Williams out onto the field as these guys take over on offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun, because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. He's airing it out for Williams.
Got him. Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11 MP. 11 MP. 11 Thomas.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
Man, why you didn't jump for the fucking ball, bro?
The Patriots will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
They doing the same fucking play, bro.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Finding Otten once more. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that was a pick.
His throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big play there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll look to throw. This one taken in by Allen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. They'll look to throw again.
Same fucking play.
That's Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Gabriel Davis, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are back within a score. And he's got it. So the try for two is successful. And
This team
back within a
crazy,
field goal.
bro.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Here we go.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
How they get to catch me so quick,
And he's
bro?
got
That's
another
crazy.
first
Bro.
down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard
Catch me
line.
quick as
We've
hell.
played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Burrow. That's complete to Dallas. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Boom, boy.
A great play there with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Jaguars will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, pick it off. That is a pick, bro.
Down and incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. In motion left is Davis. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Going for Bateman. He's got it on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Back to throw. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. Looking to throw. It's caught by Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
This is intercepted. That should do it. And the Jags will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one.
You know how to
He's
request
in
it,
this type
or
of a groove,
you
and his offensive linemen are creating running
request
lanes
it,
for
I'll
him.
send it
He
like
can
that.
really put on a show, and he's done so here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They go play action with Burrow. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow on play action. And that's complete to Westbrook-Akine. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Throw out wide to Walker. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. 11.
Here we go with Burrow.
Where are you
And the
going?
timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, with rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Here we go. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Takes this one back
just had to do that. That's
the
stupid.
Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote,
Bro,
put down the
game is
clicker. This
over,
one looked
bro.
like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the time.
Yeah, he just catch the ball. Barely got out of that game. He's almost beat me. This is the game right here.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Another toe for ETN. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Lawrence.
Oh, my God.
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. On 4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens will take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Allen here on the screen. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Jackson now. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 46-yard line.
Jackson. And here he goes as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Yo.
They're going to try and throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Draw play, ETN. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one good for 14 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4 down territory, That really opens things up for you.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
What up, Shay?
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move
This
the
nigga
ball
do.
around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
Man, I shook that nigga, bro.
5-yard line.
I shook him, bro.
Football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Oh my God, bro. That was tutty.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Going for it, here's ETN. Oh, I think he went backward. He did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stacked that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
2nd and a couple. Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Up the right sideline. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Jackson.
Come on, man. That's a pick.
It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Ravens have 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That nigga got off of that, bro.
When he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. He's just got to throw this one away.
And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Now it's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go play action now. Lawrence.
Man, nigga went out of bounds, bro. What are you doing?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you get a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Let's fucking go.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because
rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
On play action, Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram.
Man, that nigga over, dog.
35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. straight ahead, ETN.
Bro, why is he running so slow? What is going on?
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football.
That's crazy,
This is what
bro.
every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Screenplay, here's ETN. He's into space past the 25.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 34 yards. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
You're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down after a short pickup. So they take a big chance there, and the result, a modest gain. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go play action with Lawrence. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And they'll run with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with career touchdown number 75. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Oh,
They certainly are, but let's face it,
How you doing, my
they can't
nigga?
get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care
Do
of
my
business
nigga
first.
like that.
Lamar going to give this to Ali. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Damn, I forgot
Good
you
gain
had
again.
that.
That's now 31
God
yards
damn.
combined on those last 2
I
plays.
just changed my fucking game plan. Fuck.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ali. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joshua Hines-Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Lawrence will throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With their 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jags are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good,
Could've
and they
blocked
stretch
it.
their
God
lead to
damn.
28-0 now.
Be nice with that.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. the Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I already knew where he was going.
Here's Jackson.
No, he didn't fucking jump, bro. That is crazy. This nigga didn't jump.
31 yards.
That's crazy, bro.
On the board here in the final minute of the first half.
That is crazy, bro. That nigga did not fucking jump. That shit was
2
picked.
points closer.
That shit was picked off, bro. I hate when that shit happens, bro. It's like they be wanting y'all niggas to fucking score, man.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. After the interception, here's Jackson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Jackson from the shotgun. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Man, that nigga did not get me, bro. That is crazy.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Handoff for ETN. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll go again with ETN. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And
Hell I almost missed that shit, man.
Down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Fuck. Nah, bro, I'm really trying to win, bro. That's the thing. I'm really trying to fucking
Welcome
win.
back, halftime
Give it
over.
a no.
We are ready for quarter number 3.
Playing this
Alongside
shit,
Charles
bro.
Davis, I'm Brandon
I
Gordon.
wasn't even gonna play tonight.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
He got some little plays, shit. He can come back. I gotta keep getting stops.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. And that absolutely...
Bro, why would he... Man, they be cheating, bro. This nigga went backwards, bro. Split all of my niggas, bro. That's crazy work.
In order to have a chance to win this game.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. He gives it up.
Hey, that play was nasty. That play was crazy. That fucking play was nuts. Way. Nigga doo-doo, bro.
But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That play was even nasty. I don't know what the fuck was that.
We're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Pre-game, when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers, a few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart, yeah, even for a talented receiver.
I don't know. It goes so slow when that nigga throwing that pass like that, bro.
9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Looking left side of his going in. That's Morton.
I'm trying to throw my little nigga off of me.
Down inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Now Allen, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. And to the right side here, it's Allen. He's got room at the 30.
That's a hold, nigga. Got a hold. Man, bro, they is cheating, bro. Nobody was touched. So now they want to start cheating, bro. That's how niggas be getting in the game, man. Niggas start cheating.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh my God, bro.
He's got it. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive, so you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Bro, they better call that shit. Cheating bastards.
Let's see what that's about.
Nigga was bumping my nigga the whole time.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a give to ETN.
Let's go.
He'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Jackson now. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great save, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he is met
I don't know why y'all don't think I'll be changing my fucking plays, bro.
It'll go as a loss of a
That's the
yard,
whole
so now they
point of
deal
this
with
shit.
3rd and 11. Jackson.
Ooh, that was supposed to be picked off. That nigga ran outside of it, bro. God
As
damn.
they get him down well short of the line to gain.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That is caught, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off, what a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra
Bro,
pressure.
they making my niggas go slow, bro, when they trying
He is
to
going
back
to
y'all,
lose
bro.
yardage here. They'll
Crazy.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
The Ravens will line up with a 2-point conversion.
Hey, middle. What is shot? 180. 180. What is shot?
Jackson here is going to look to throw.
Man, bro, what is my niggas doing, bro?
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return, this ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive.
Oh, get outside, bro.
There on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Credit Yaya Diaby with a stop. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, and you have to get the ball back. Everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking in the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands. Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action with Lawrence.
Oh my God, that was a fucking touchdown.
And incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores.
Oh, my God.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Ali. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
To throw is Jackson.
Bro, oh yeah, hell yeah.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Man, they is cheating, bro. This shit should be fucking kicked off.
Touchdown of the season.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Score game again. Here the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete.
Man, bro, these niggas is supposed to cover, bro. They're not fucking covering them.
He'll take this one in for the score.
It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, they're not going for the guys, bro. Like, I don't know what my niggas doing right now. Like, they want these niggas to be in the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
First down, right back to ETN. Nifty move. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 73 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but works and clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll run here with ETN. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Another toe for ETN. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Third down, here's ETN. And they take him down, losing yards back at the 27. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Just to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
Game time, baby. Let's go.
The fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Try to strip his ass, man. Spin his ass around.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you. See, he should have been doing that. He should have been doing that shit, bro. He should have been doing that.
On the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Now the extra point. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Jaguars 48, Ravens 32.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Jackson.
Them niggas goofy, bro.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is so they still need a
that nigga scored, man.
where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done. Still have hope. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. Jackson.
Yo, what y'all doing here?
So they convert here and don't
What y'all doing?
switch back to a 1-score game. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play.
Man, you get this back. That's crazy.
And this is
Let's
going to
go.
be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
Man, that bitch almost came back, bro. God damn.
Get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly
Easy,
right.
get up.
They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it in.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
That nigga trying to torture my nigga, boy.
Give him a yard
Real,
down to 43.
real nigga, boy.
Charles, a lot of
Street nigga, boy.
tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they
I don't care about none of it.
offense was on fire in this ball game.
I don't care about none of it.
Yeah, where the top speed is, on all those high-end sports cars.
I made a lot of plays, bro, to win this game,
This
boy.
offense, they certainly
Scored a
were
lot
there
of.
in
He
this one,
scored
huh?
a lot in the
Everything
second
clicking
half.
for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
That's a big win for my Jags in the regular league.
Themselves in position for a first-round bye.
Street
as they move
nigga,
to
boy.
8-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they suffered just
That
their
nigga
second
threw for
loss as they dropped
449.
to
It's
8-2 now on the
crazy.
year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action.
449 is crazy. He went stupid. Yes, sir. That's a big dub. It's a big, big dub. I think the rest of my season is the rest of my schedule. Who I lose to? Cowboys. I should have beat them. Steelers kicked my ass. First game of the season. Ooh, I got rally again. Ooh. 2 weeks, I got the rally. Ooh. I got the rally in 2 weeks. Ooh, that's gonna be a banger. But this game right here, I thought that game was gonna be crazy right there. I thought that game was gonna be crazy right there. So like I said, y'all can watch this on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, TikTok, YouTube. Go check it out. Follow up, subscribe, do all that there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Big wins, big wins.